Early in the morning, early in the morning, in the morning.
What's going on, the people? Them, it's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and we are back with another video for your screens, for your entertainment. We're back covering the news. Regular scheduling program is back. We're resuming. Anyway, I'm waffling now. We're back with another video, yeah? And as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about this Peckham hair shop choking situation, Hairgate. Yeah, we're talking about Hairgate right now. If you haven't seen, there has been a video kind of going viral, a video clip going viral on the internet where a man and a woman get into an altercation in a hair shop in Peckham, right? And in the initial clip that went viral, there was a clip of the woman getting strangled. Basically, she was getting gripped up like this fully. He was doing all of this. He was doing a lot. And that was the clip that went viral, and people are upset about this. Wow, how can you manhandling a woman like this? What is this? This is resimo. This is resimo right now. Oh, how's he handling a black woman like this? This, that, right? So obviously, the initial reaction, I'm thinking, damn, what's going on here? Blah blah blah. And I've seen the whole video now, and I've heard the wider context of what actually happened in that. And I don't really agree with all this uproar, if I'm being honest. I don't really agree with all this rioting outside the hair shop and this, that. Now don't get me wrong, I'm gonna look at both sides and I'm gonna tell you my opinion. But we like us as black people, we love to ride for a cause that's not really a cause. This is a lost cause. You know, anyone's there. This is a lost cause. This ain't no cause to be riding for. There's so many things that we could be marching for, could be rioting for, whatever you want. That stuff don't work anyway. It paints us out to be animals and thugs in the media, but there's a lot more things that we could be like fighting for, and I just don't think we should be fighting for this. If you ain't seen it, I can't show you the video because it will get demonetized. Let's get straight into this video, man. Like the video for me, hit the bell to notify for me. Please press that subscribe button for me. It's road to 50k. Let's try and achieve the goals. I would love to achieve it by this year. Who knows? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's probably gonna be 2024. Who knows? Fingers crossed. But as I said, there was an altercation where a black woman and I think he's an Asian guy who owns the store, they get into an altercation, right? Now, from my understanding, the context around it was she wanted a refund. Now, I don't know what item she purchased, whether it was hair or whether it was something else, I don't know. But she wanted a refund, and they have a no refund policy for this specific item. Cool. So she's not allowed to get the refunds she wants. So it's my understanding that she says, F it, I'm gonna steal something then. Right? I'm gonna steal. Personal compensation, let's call it that. That then prompts the man to barricade her in and block her from leaving the place because it looks like she's causing a little bit of a fuss. She ain't happy with the refund policy, so she has opted to steal something, right? That's where the altercation then starts from. And then in the altercation, he puts his hand on her first, okay? So if that's the case, let's wheel this up. Let's see what we could do better next time here. Where she went wrong was the day she purchased it. She should have said on that day, by the way, if this isn't a good purchase, if I don't want this no more, can I refund it? Can I hand it back? Then this whole thing would have been missed. We would have avoided this whole shit situation. This whole thing could have been avoided, yeah, if we had just asked for their policy in the first place, right? That's the first thing she did wrong. The next thing she did wrong was making your plan to steal obvious. Yeah? Am I mad that she's gonna steal from the place? No, I'm not. I probably would have done the same thing if I'm being honest. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have probably done the same thing. What? You ain't gonna wrong? Alright, cool. Start doing a little 5-finger discount. But the thing is, she was advertising it too much. I think she made a scene, probably saying, oh yeah, you know what? If you ain't gonna give me a refund, I'm gonna take this, this and this. I don't know this for a fact. I'm just assuming. We can imagine what it's like. You know, woman in Peckham hair shop. You know, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the demographic can get a bit loud. You see it? I see it all the time in Woolwich. She's probably said, you know what? I'm gonna take this, then take this, and that's obviously prompted an aggressive response from my man. If you're gonna steal, be more secretive about it. Yeah, couple things here, couple things there. Keep it stepping. Yeah, and then you got a last laugh. You walk out. What did the guy do wrong? He put his hands on her first. Now, if you go on Twitter, in fact, I'll leave the link in my description below here. Click the link. There's 3 different CCTVs that weren't released at the same time as the clip went viral. If you just look at the clip that goes viral, it's not a good look on any of them, to be fair, but it looks like it looks like she was quite aggressive, he was quite aggressive, but the build-up is what's important. So in the CCTV, she tries to basically get past him. She doesn't lay her hands on him, and he pushes her back quite violently, like really aggressively. He pushes her back and pushes her again. Oh wait, no wait, he pushes her once, and then she swings. She like tries to slap him, and then he pushes her again. And what happens is, eventually she starts backing into him. It looks like she's trying to protect the item she's got. And then that's where he literally grabs her. He grabs her from behind, manhandles her. He's got his hand on the back of her neck. He's being very violent, he's being very aggressive. He did not need to behave like that. So he was wrong for that. Escalating it to that level, being the aggressor, actually pushing her first, and then escalating that level of violence to actually having his hands around her neck, grabbing her, pushing her, and that's when she when she starts getting manhandled, that's when she grabs the basket and starts swinging it on his head and starts clarting him that way. So I'll be honest, it's not a good look for anyone, fam. It's very, very embarrassing. And what's more embarrassing is we're trying to justify this woman's actions. Now, don't get me wrong, if she's accused of stealing and she didn't, then this is a whole nother ball game. Then she's purely innocent, and I'm sorry for assuming that. But from what we're hearing, from my understanding, is that she wasn't happy with the no refund policy. She then tried to steal, and then he escalated the violence. So it's not a good look on anyone, to be honest, bro. Not a good look at all. And I think it's not a good look on us as a community if we're riding for this. Yeah, and that's assuming she did try to steal. Again, if the reality of the situation is she didn't try to steal anything, whatever, then he's in the wrong. But then it begs the question: why would he then do that? Why would he grab her by the throat and this, that, and the other, if she categorically did nothing wrong? I'm not justifying it, by the way. I'm not at all. She didn't deserve to get manhandled like that. If she stole, just hold her arm or something. Just hold her arm and like de-escalate the situation and try and grab the clothes back or whatever, grab the hair back, whatever it is that she's stealing, do it. Don't be gripping up her throat and all this and that ain't right. And he was doing it with force as well. Let's not lie here. He was gripping her up with force. I just think it's one of them ones that's a bit kind of like, what are we doing here? All the things we could be protesting about, I don't know. And the way I see it, yeah, is once that clip went viral, we didn't need to protest because they get all their business from black women. Those specific shops, those hair shops and all them you get your do-rags from, and your cheap earrings and your creams and your moisture, your oils and whatever and all that stuff, that's black women largely go to those places. So even that clip alone going viral, that's gonna ruin their business anyway. I don't give a shit if their business goes bust. It is what it is. You shouldn't be gripping up women like that. But at the same time, he's also if she was stealing, he's also protecting his business and this, that. So it kind of is what it is. But I just don't really think she's some victim in this situation, you feel me? But if she is, then my bad, and the guy needs to go to hell, you know what I'm saying? And he's just an aggressor, he's a violent man, and get him gone. You know what I'm saying? Shut the shop down, protest all you want, no problem. Anyway guys, I think that's all I've got to say on that topic. I'm sure I'll probably remember some points that I wish I said in edit, in post-production, you know, the ones there. But anyway guys, it feels good to be back on your screens, and I will see you lot at the next video. What the hell do I know, man? Just a man in his 20s. Peace.